Like I'm sure many of you, I was taken aback and very upset about the global response to President Biden in America's debate performance on the weekend. I do have to ask why I didn't just go for a vitamin B or a Nairobian injection, because it would have helped. I did it many times when I had to take an overseas flight and a very long haul flight, and I maybe had too many bottles of wine the night before, and it really works, So as a hint for those of you that don't know, vitamin B and Nairobian actually kicks you out of your slumber. So yes, I can criticize him for that, and I can also criticize him for not realizing that. And there's frankly not much of an excuse if you have a position as prominent as his. However, I think the important thing is that we, in that entire debate and in the subsequent conversations and or media coverage of it, of which I, to be honest, only followed marginally because it doesn't really interest me much. A lot of it went back to age and the fact that Trump was upbeat, and that he was, and he always is that. I think Trump has a disproportionate capacity to manage his energy. And for that, I have to give him a lot of credit, even if I may not agree with 99% of what he says, and certainly 100% of what he is. And therefore, yes, Biden did not realize that. But it brings us back to a very simple thing, and that is the fact that managements and business and often people do not appreciate the importance of experience, the importance of insight, the importance of credentials, the importance of having done it before. In other words, not claiming what I'm going to do, but what I have in fact done and what I therefore have in fact achieved. I've sat in enough meetings in my life to hear people offer you the sun and the moon and the stars when they've never actually done it. And I always used to say to people, well, if it's a client and I ended up helping them judge to select an agency or a consulting business, my question to these guys would always be, well, what you've said sounds amazing, but show me one or two examples of where you've actually done exactly this. And the sad reality is most can't. They can't give you an example of where they've done this. Now, for all the ills and the negativity of Biden's debate, he has actually done it. Trump has done certain things. I'm the first to say that. I am the first to say that there are certain world wars that may not have started because people are too scared of Trump. But the reality of the matter is, let us be objective. Let us assess and judge people on the contributions they've made, on what they've actually done, and not on the promises they make. Because, guys, the world has become far too complex to start looking at people promising you stuff. I can promise you the most amazing rose garden, but I'm a very bad gardener, so I can tell you not a single rose will survive after a year. So the reality is, yes, ageism is real. Experience is massively underappreciated. And I think it was very evident out of the performance of Biden and Trump. And I'm just saddened by the fact that Biden didn't just go for a vitamin B jab. It would have helped him, regardless. Trust me on this one, and I'm not a doctor. Cheers.